Everybody, thanks for watching. For anybody who's wondering where I've been, make sure you guys check out the video I posted yesterday. And also there's a new video on Merkabah Academy that I posted yesterday as well. Make sure you guys check it out. Also, anybody who is waiting for books, I know a lot of you guys sent emails. There's a lot of emails. Please don't feel offended if your email doesn't get a response right away. It's a lot of emails, a lot of emails to get through, and it's impossible to respond to them all right away. Just rest assured, if you ordered a book, you will get your book. People who requested refunds, you will get it. We'll respond to all the emails as soon as possible. I appreciate you guys' patience. Also, just a quick reminder that Ancient Religion Volume 2 is now available. The Sumerian, Saturn, Anunnaki connection. Make sure you guys check it out. Anybody who's looking for the Never Pay Again membership sale, it is still available. It will be taken down after Monday. Make sure you guys take advantage. Also, we talked about in the video on Merkabah Academy, what's going on, what's been happening a lot lately when we seeing these, just so much information going out about, what's happening with the stock market. So it's a lot of stuff happening with the market right now. A lot of people have a lot of questions about that. We'll get into that. I want to get into, talk about hip hop a lot. A lot of people heard what happened with Takeoff from the Migos. This is what's been happening with Kanye, what's happening with Kyrie. We talked about this on Merkabah Academy in the video. And it's just, what I've been talking about for a long time. And what I talked about in the video, as I said, this stuff will have to eventually come to an end. It's just common sense when you think about the plan going forward and how they want this coming together. Like, hip hop has to change. Hip hop is driving the culture. Whether you believe it or not, it just simply is. I mean, you can look everywhere and it's hip hop culture, whether you black, white, or what have you. You're living a hip hop culture. We're controlling it all, or well, they're controlling it all. But we got to look at this and just look at what's being said and, the stuff that's going around in the media and how it's up and down, because, I talked about what Kanye has, a lot of people seeing. You're going to really have to take a side, whether you just believe he's crazy and, he was just trying to get, his company out of these contracts, or if he's really speaking to, black people and what we're going through. Is he actually trying to do something to help? Whether you agree or disagree, what was said is important, as we talked about in the video. And I showed you guys the clip, what was said, and it's real stuff. You got to really think about it. What he was saying. I'm gonna fuck your bitch. I'm gonna kill this nigga. It's basically in the lyrics to the top songs in the, the hip hop charts. It's what we've been talking about in hip hop for years. And I've been talking about this for a long time. So we see clear as day. Okay. Anti-Semitic remarks. As soon as people hear them, it's a big deal. It's not always addressed, but when major artists talks about anything like this, it's going to be addressed. So, Kanye received the backlash. And then you see, we talked about with Kyrie Irving posting a, Hebrew Israelite video on his, just basically giving a reference to the video. He didn't really promote it too much. He just posted the video and, him receiving backlash about that. But a lot of people are going to think this stuff is just, coincidence. It's not a coincidence. This stuff is happening all together where you have, just this whole anti-Semitic talk. And, what's happening with, the hip hop industry and all these rappers over the last few years being, killed. It's something you got to really put together. And a lot of people just not, because we're so dumbed down and desensitized to death. Like, this was somebody who was young, 28, just, it's crazy. And it's sketchy shit to that whole thing too, which, we'll get into in a different video. But, like I said before, I believe what Cat Williams was talking about as far as them knocking off these guys for insurance. Believe it or not, it just makes a lot of sense to me. The thing is, the rhetoric around it, because it's going to have to come to an end. So you had Designer coming out and say, this version of me you'll never see again. He's basically done with rap. You hear a lot of rappers talking about, we got to, this gangster rap. If you for gangster rap, then you're against black people. And it's, like I said in the video, it's going to come a time people are going to have to make a choice, because now we're waiting for the media to tell us what to do. We're waiting for it to trend, for us to act. That's how they control us. So if something is trending, that's what we respond to. If it's not trending, oh well, because it's not trending right now that killing black people is wrong. It's not trending. What's trending is I'm gonna kill this nigga. I'm gonna fuck this bitch. Side niggas, so on and so forth. That's what's trending. That's what's popular. That's what the people are doing. It's not trending. Oh, you killing your brother is wrong. It's not trending. It's not popping. And until it is, we're not going to pick up on it and follow it. So now you're seeing all these rappers getting killed. You know, everybody's crying and boo-hooing and upset. And then we go right back to, I'm going to kill this nigga. We go right back to the music, right back to that whole atmosphere of black on black crime that we're not realizing we're perpetuating with the music. So again, talked about this before. How can we celebrate music that, glorifies black on black crime, glorifies black people killing each other? It's what we've been doing for years. And, as I showed in the video clip, The Breakfast Club, where, the executive is, the guy's talking about, why he signs artists who talks about, killing black people. So if we have this big problem where it's a crime epidemic, black on black crime is on the rise, it's been for a long time, and everybody knows this. We see it on the news constantly that this is a problem and it's a big deal. But we can go on Apple Music, iTunes or what have you. We can go into all these streaming platforms and find music that's promoting the death and murder of black people. Something that is tragic. But if you say something that's anti-Semitic, supposedly, against the Jews, all hell break loose. It's like, okay, well, you're talking about the Jews and it's anti-Semitic, or you're talking about a group of people and it's wrong and you should be punished for it. But if it's black people, nobody gets punished. So the outrage of, what Kanye said, what Kyrie posted is crazy. That they could just take their cameras and follow these people around and just ask them questions and just tell them that they're wrong for saying something or posting something, when we can see all the time posted, videos of black people being shot, laying dead in the street. All this stuff is posted. You would think, now, if you go right now and post some Holocaust stuff, your account probably get blocked. If you go and post, something from Sandy Hook or what have you, you probably get blocked or taken down. Anything with COVID and so on and so forth, you'll be in trouble. But if you post, a rapper being, his body dead on the ground, or any of those videos that was posted, they're not censoring that. It's not taken down. It's being shown. Videos of people being shootouts and getting shot. That stuff is up there, and very little times is there a disclaimer. But that gets shown. That counts up. They don't get flagged. They let this stuff be shown. It's no problem. It's no issue. Nobody is out there speaking for what we're seeing happening in the black community as far as taking this stuff down. So as I said, when Gap and H&M and Gucci and all these other, major companies posted or put out racist commercials, there's no backlash. There's not a bunch of people calling for this stuff to be taken down or being pulled from out of stores. It's crazy. So, we don't get the same treatment versus what we're seeing happening with, Kanye, and they want to discipline Kyrie. You seeing, what's going on with that is stupid. But the point is how they keep talking about it. And these, I ain't even want to say the word, these dudes that's on ESPN or what have you, that's talking against Kyrie and making it like, oh, something needs to happen to him for posting something. It's crazy. There's too many puppets out there. There's too many of these dudes that sold out that just don't care about nothing. Even though, of course, I don't agree with the Hebrew stuff. He wrong as hell. I need to do some more research. But, it's still something that he should be able to talk about if that's what he feel, he needs to talk about. He needs to be able to put stuff out there. It's crazy how they can say this is anti-Semitic and it's hate speech. Hate speech. Are you serious? Where because it's black on black, it's not hate speech when we can promote killing each other. You can say in a rap lyric something about killing a white boy or killing, a Jewish person, and it's going to get played. If it's a play on words, whatever, it's going to get played. And it's, what's the problem? And I'm pretty sure it's a lot of lyrics that's way crazier than what was said by Kanye and what Kyrie posted. It's lyrics that's way crazier, but it gets played, it gets put out there. There's no backlash. They make money off of it. And then we see the effects of the music in the Black community and nobody's talking about it. So if you see in my last few videos, I talked about this. It has to happen. It has to happen. The music has to change. If any type of serious feature is to be, had, if they want this stuff to end, because as long as it's trending, we will follow it. And that's the thing. We can talk about accountability for all kinds of stuff and being accountable for this and that. What's trending is what the people follow. They control what's trending. Posted the video on my Instagram, talked about it in the video on Merkabah Academy. I showed the video where, he's telling you clear as day who controls the algorithm for TikTok. I mean, you got to think about who controls the algorithm for, Instagram, for Facebook. And we know how that goes. You talk about buying something or something being sold, you're going to see it on your timeline. You're going to be scrolling right through it. If you even mention certain products or, certain things, you're going to see it. So somebody's controlling that. And you got to realize that, when you download certain apps, it asks you clear as day, do you give them permission to access your microphone and your camera? So you basically giving them permission to record what you're saying, and, anything that they want to see, you giving them permission when you're using certain apps. And we all seen it. You could be talking about a camera or talk about something. Next thing you know, it's on your timeline. So something is controlling that. The algorithm is being controlled. They're deciding what we see, and what's being shown to us. So it's what's trending is somebody is deciding that and showing it to you. Let's keep it real. I talked about this before. Like, what's famous? Famous is the media deciding to put you out there. Just that simple. So if you was in a movie, you could be in a movie. You could make a movie. The movie could be in the movies. That's why they have promotion. When you promote the movie, that's how people know that the movie is going to be out. So the promotion is what gets people to go see the movie. That's trending because it's promotion. It's the same thing. Any type of promotion is trending. It's what's trending. You promote it and then people share it. Now we have social media. You can just share it and it starts to trend. People start to talk about it. It's traction. How many times have you seen something already in your timeline and then somebody sent it to you? Same type of video. Somebody sent it to you. You've seen it already. Happens a lot. Somebody seeing the same shit. And it's telling you that, you're seeing the same stuff for whatever reason, because you shared certain stuff or somebody shared something with you and it's suggested to you without you really realizing that it is.